Hello everyone, this is Platypus 2.0. We're back playing some more Subnautica. We're going to be, of course, going back into the survival mode where we have been, admittedly, not doing too well. I've been playing kind of lazily, just letting myself die, essentially. And really, that's no good. Actually, starting today, what we're going to be doing is doing this survival mode, continuing on, just so we can try and get everything. But starting today, I'm also going to be uploading and starting a hardcore mode. So you can kind of go back and forth and see which one you would like to watch more. What I don't think, nor do I expect anyone to watch both. That would be silly. But for today, we're going to be sticking, of course, with where we left off yesterday. If I remember correctly, we put down a beacon because there is some scannable stuff near there, but we were having a very hard time with the sand sharks, but also because the night came when it really did screw us over on finding that thing that we had scanned. Now, when I died, there's also the chance that it just poof, it vanished, as things sometimes do, which, you know, there's really honestly no way around that, but well, we're gonna do what we can. Excuse me while I drink some water. We got some time for it to load anyways. I was kind of hoping that when I finished supping on my water that we would be good to just go in close, but not close enough. Now the beacon should be right below us. Yes. There is one thing I've stated numerous times now that I really do not care for, and I do not care for how long it takes for the... Can I do this? How about this? Yeah, okay, let's do that. I do not care for how long the day-night cycle goes for. Like, it just seems like there's never enough time during the day, and then at night it's like you will never have the proper amount of time. But we're gonna make sure that, like, you are gonna be in night basically forever. We will need to catch some fish, but I figured that we might as well just pop the water. And while this is going on, why don't we might as well, I guess, try to catch some fish. We don't need the sun for that, although admittedly it does make it a whole heck of a lot. What? I could have caught it there, but it looked like it was decomposing and gross. Now, trying to catch fish is one thing. Trying to catch the peepers, as far as I'm concerned, is a bit of a fool's errand. They're really fast, and they're really annoying. If I could find, like, a bladderfish or, like, a hoverfish around here, that would be so much easier. I mean, I found a bladderfish, but I am using a controller, much to the chagrin of many people who have let me know that. There we go. We got a bladderfish. I know that we could cook it. We're just, for the time being, going to eat it. So our beacon is right down there. But if possible, I'd like to try to catch another fish or two. Got a Gary fish. That could have just caught a peeper there, but I wasn't spamming, pressing my button. Let's go up for some air. I'm also trying to be a bit better with noticing, like, before our darling even says anything about the oxygen or, like, the food or the water and what have you. I'm not always going to notice right away. In fact, I'm admittedly pretty bad at noticing half the time. And then even when she says something, it's like, no, I got a couple seconds. Well, I oftentimes do not. So, pick the bladderfish. That one looked a bit like infected, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. But whatever. We got a bunch of fish. I'm happy with that. The sun is coming up too, which is nice. So that's gonna give us a bit of survivability. But I think what's gonna be smart for right now is going up for some air. And in doing so, we're also gonna be waiting for like the sun to actually properly get up into the sky. And we'll actually be able to see what it is that we want to see. So let's head down to Beacon 1, or B1. We could argue that this is, in fact, not the first basement, but whatever. Now, I had originally put this down here because there is some scannable stuff in this grass, but it seems like it no longer exists. So that's a bit of a bummer, if I'm being really honest with you. We're gonna be attacked soon. Yep. Where's my beacon? Beacon. There you are. Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's also, though, stay in this area for a little bit. I feel like there is going to be more scannable stuff for us around here. And, of course, if I'm wrong, so be it. But there's also the chance, too, that I straight up am just missing it. Like, there's something that we passed down there. To those of you who said about the air bladder, you're right. It's great. We're gonna head back down to where I think I saw something scannable, which was in this area, give or take. Or did I just see that salt deposit there? I might have, if I'm being honest with you. This is very annoying. The number of times I've found something like wreckage and then gone up to get air or die and then come back, and then that scannable thing just no longer exists because like the game no longer like recognized it or just displaced it, is honestly it's frustrating, because like I had a whole bunch of stuff somewhere, but suddenly it no longer seems to exist, which is admittedly a bit of a shame. Now that is a lot of salt deposit.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Now, this might be a bit tricky and we might not make it.
Emergency. 10 seconds of oxygen.
No, I think we'll be okay. Because I want to pop my first aid kit. Those sand sharks, they like to attack. I would like to go back straight down here and collect a bunch of salt deposit, and then on the way, and then we're gonna head actually back to the like home base, because I want to try anyway to create a good store of stuff in my storage, and that is including, yes, food and water if at all possible. I'm not gonna hold my breath though. Well, I mean I am, because we're underwater. We're gonna need to go up for air soon too. What are you? Oh, you're just more salt deposit. Holy crap, holy. Is this something scannable?
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
No. Oh my god, I pressed the wrong one. That's a new creature down there. And that's... Have we seen that before?
10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Whew. That was a bit too close for comfort. So we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Nice. We're going to... Which way is our... Oh, man, we have so far to go. Oh, because we went the opposite direction. And we're going to be doing a... We're going to be heading back, but at a much leisurely pace. This seems like it's going to be a good idea. Wow. A good area for titanium more than anything else. So I think it would actually be wise to put you down. So if, in the future, if we do need titanium, there's a crap ton right there. Metal salvage. Unfortunately, there isn't...
Calorie deficiency detected.
There isn't too much other scannable stuff in this area. Just a lot of metal salvage. Now, to be fair, there is also, of course, the chance that I am missing stuff. What? Supply crate. Is there anything inside of you? Yes. Something that, honestly, I did not really need. Ah, I see. We are quite close to the Aurora now, are we? Well, there in essence should be scannable stuff around here. So we're going to explore just in this little immediate area. Yeah. I don't honestly like being this close to the Aurora, if I'm being honest with you, but... and I say that because it's, you know, it's a bit of a dangerous area. What are you? Open supply crate. Even if there is anything in you, I can't access it. Oh. Disinfected water. It's always good to have. Would have been nice if one of you would have held a nutrient bar. Pick up acid mushroom. Pick up spore sac. What is a spore sac? Food. Well, you know what? We might as well
Vital signs
eat you and eat you and drink you. That will help us out immensely. Now let's, I guess we're just going to be going close to the Aurora today. I was originally thinking of heading back. Oh good, another one of you. Very, very useful. But yeah, since we're over here, we might as well scan some stuff. Honestly, there is way, way, way too much titanium over here that will become obviously useful in time, but at the moment I have no use for it whatsoever. Now, what are you, black box? Oh god. Whoa! Sand shark. Sand shark. Did I hear something else? You're not gonna let me scan this, are you? You're not. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. A vehicle upgrade, something or other. Cool. In time, we'll figure out what that actually does. And I see something in there. What are you? Propulsion cannon, yeah. A lot of stuff that I have now half, not both. Did I open you yet? What have you got inside you? What is that? A battery? I don't mind if I do. Yeah, so I I originally intended to go back, but since we were so close to the Aurora, I figured it might make a bit more sense to just scan a bunch of stuff while we're over here. And another battery. I mean, very useful as far as I'm concerned. The other problem is that I am currently envisioning, while it is nice to have like the Aurora right there, and the potential, of course, for lots of scannable stuff, is I've never really fully explored this area before, so I have a sneaking suspicion that we're going to be attacked by something and it's going to kill us. Because I refuse. What the heck? Just a random wire? Alright. I have a sneaking suspicion I have not seen all of the enemies that exist, or like all the dangerous predators that exist in this game. So, knowing that in time I'm probably going to come across something for the first time and it's going to give me a right walloping, we'll see. Power transmitter fragment. Sure. Oh god. I don't really want to attack you with my knife because I have a feeling that's just going to make you angry. So if possible, could you be cool and let me scan whatever this thing is? So I unlocked something, power transmitter. Oh, that's just going to give me titanium. Whatever. What's inside there? What are you? Propulsion. Yeah. Uh-oh. So there's another blueprint done and taken care of. And as of yet, admittedly, we have not really seen anything that poses too much of an immediate threat, which is nice. Honestly, I'm not holding out hope that it's going to stay that way. I think that would be foolish. But we might as well. We're here. The other thing I don't really want to do is, honestly, is die. Copper ore is very useful. Salt deposit. The last time I came over near the Aurora, there was a lot more scannable stuff, so I admit I'm a bit disappointed with what we are finding here. Propulsion cannon fragment, that's just going to be some titanium for us. However, at the same time, I think I might just be being a bit greedy. If I'm like, oh, there's more scannable stuff last time I was here. Well, that's my own fault. Because I really shouldn't be over here. Like, I've gotten a bunch of blueprints for stuff that I don't even know what the heck it is because I've never seen it before. What are you? You're just a floating... No, you're not floating. Now you see this area over here? This area over here looks like it's home to a dangerous creature that I don't want to deal with. So I think we're going to slowly head back. I would like to find more scannable stuff too. So the more stuff that we can scan on the way back, all the better. What is that thing? Is that just creature egg? Or is that something I can scan? Here, a container. Let me guess. Disinfect. Well, you know what? Disinfected water ain't too bad. I'll take that. I know, sweetheart. I'm aware that our nutrient levels are going down. I need you to relax. Oh god, one of those things. I was pressing the wrong button in an attempt to get rid of it. That's entirely my fault. Because I have collected a whole bunch of stuff, I really don't want to die if I can help it. So I think what we're going to do, it's going to unfortunately take a bit of time too, is we're just going to head back. If we see some scannable stuff, that's honestly fine, but we've collected way too much for me to want to die right now. Because if I lose everything that I've collected, I mean, I know I don't lose blueprints, but I collected a bunch of like batteries and stuff like that, like the copper, the salt deposit. If I die, I'm pretty sure they're just gone forever. So what I want to do is I want to go back and I want to deposit some of the stuff that, well, not some, like all of the stuff that we have collected, so that I don't lose it. I need to go into I believe the life pod if we want to. Ah, crap! There's scannable stuff here though. Maybe doesn't really seem like it though. If I'm being honest, seems like a lot of garbage. Got another Gary fish though. Like, what about that thing? That thing that was glowing. Can I scan you? No. If we hadn't have checked, we would have never known. Let's look at it like that. That could have easily held something super awesome, cool, and interesting. And if we hadn't have looked, we might have shot ourselves in the foot later on. Now, I will admit that actually didn't take quite as long as I was expecting. I do want to catch... oh god. We are near the... We're relatively near our home base. I think this is the starting area anyways. So I would, if possible, like to try and catch some fish. I mean, this bladderfish is giving me a surprising amount of trouble.
New creature discovered.
But I just got a whole crap load there. So I think I'm going to be okay. How much room do I have in my inventory? So, okay. We need our knife. Not the habitat builder. We want 1, 2, 3. And we're going to head back. Right now, our inventory is full. If we find anything that we want, too bad, so sad. We just need to keep moving because we are right here. And what I'm looking for is what's going to appear the second I go in there, which is inventory secured. Awesome. Okay. So, first things first, let's come over here. We're also going to move over the batteries just so we always have them. The spore sack, I don't know what yet that entails, but we have... So if we have 1 disinfected water that we got from a thing. So if we, let's put 2, well, first.
Starvation imminent. Seek
Let's put
area
2
intake
more in there. So we have 3 in there. Just bear with me here. Equipment. What is this down here that's new? Propulsion cannon. Warps gravity to pull and push objects. Oh, that seems pretty cool. We come here. Cured food. We can make. Cooked. We can make. And what is this advanced material? Aerogel. Light porous dried gel. High heat insulation. Okay. And for that we need aluminum oxide crystal. Well, in time. So let's make 1, 2, and 3. Now, up next, we want to make... Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. We want to make a bunch of cured food. So let's cure that. And then maybe, yeah, that's going to be it for that. So we can cook the bladderfish. The 2 bladderfishes. I feel like this is going to be really good going forward. So we do need to eat you.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And eat you. And we'll drink you. Where's our plain cooked bladderfishes? Excuse me. In doing that, I ended up smacking my mic, so I apologize. And then, yeah, now I'm feeling much better. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to come in here. I'm going to put the spore sac in there, and then we're going to make some disinfected water. And I think this is going to be really helpful going forward in terms of survivability as well. Eventually, we're going to want to try and craft, I suppose, a bit of everything, but I'm not too concerned. So if you take a look now, we have lots of room once more. We have 3 cooked foods. That means they're not going to decompose quite as fast. We've got 3 disinfected water. We have the first aid kit. In here, we have a good number of stuff. I wanted to keep some salt deposit just in case. But what is this? Is that an egg? That's an egg. Okay. We got lubricant. We got batteries. We got titanium. We got some common coral samples in case we need some more disinfected water. I would like to try going forward to have my storage have a good number of salt deposit, because I think that's going to be helpful going forward. And I think the last thing we're going to do today is listen to this.
Sunbeam broadcasting to all survivors of the Aurora. We've covered more than half the distance, so hold on in there. We're scanning the planet for dry land as we speak. You couldn't have picked a less convenient parking spot. But we'll be in touch as soon as we have a landing site for you. Sunbeam out.
Aww. He seems like a nice man. And then that's it for the transmissions for now. The one thing that we do want as well is we need, I think, a good 2 or 3 more beacons. I think that's going to be really useful going forward. But that's going to be it for this episode, everyone. If you like this video, hit the like button. It really does help out a lot. And if you'd like to see more videos by me, subscribe. That'll keep you in the loop for all future content. Until tomorrow, I'll see you later.